Right. It's interesting because it's a moving target, right? Because
Hmm.
these expectations change over time, right?
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and if you do a good job as a product manager to finding what are these expectations of the users, then your job become invisible because people don't see it because they don't complain, right? It
Yeah.
meets the expectations, right?
Yeah.
Which means you're doing a great job, right?
I actually love that you said that like your job becomes invisible thing because I actually think it's a hugely underrated aspect of product management, right? The more
Right.
useless people think I am, I almost feel like I'm doing a better job, right? Like because if people don't see the just absolute mess that is all of these inputs coming in through me and filtering out the other side, right, to the engineering team, right? If I am able to take the just absolute crazy noise that is like this side of the decision funnel and drive clarity on the right side of it to the point that people aren't even sure why I'm there because the decisions seem all so obvious, then I'm like, man, I'm killing it, right? Like it is a funny thing. The more invisible your job is, almost the better you're doing, right? And like you're totally spot on these changing expectations. I think, like we're seeing it so rapidly right now with AI, right? Every single time we bring an AI product or tool to bear, it is the like single biggest challenge meeting customer expectations, right? Because when AI works, right, the way we hope it does, the reason that everyone feels so great about it is because it is the most magical thing, right? That is the single most magical experience for sure when AI works the way we hope. But getting it there is really hard, right? And so that's that is, I think, very spot on, right? This moving expectation. And like, I think almost the worst part is everyone kind of knows where the challenges are with AI today, right? And so like when ChatGPT gives me a really bad response back, I'm like, oh, okay, I could probably ask the wrong question, right? Engaged with it slightly the wrong way. And like we were talking about this before we started recording too, right? Like if customers have an outcome in mind, they'll kind of work around those frictions, but that doesn't make it a good experience. But like someday,
Right.
ChatGPT is going to find a way to work inside those expectations, and even with bad prompts, come out with the thing you wanted. But then customers will just move on to expecting something else out of that product, right? So you're never done, right? No product is ever done being built. You just decide to move on from it, right? It's kind of like writing or any other form of art, right? It's never actually done. You just have deadlines or you have the next thing that needs doing, right?
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's a piece of art is never done. There's actually a deadline that when you have to publish it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and and I feel the same thing with the products. Yeah, the level of coordination that needs to happen for a product to be successful is very complex, right? Um, and the um, so one of the things that I've been doing on my engineering team is kind of trying to uh, give them this awareness of what we're building has a value to the user, right? So trying to not it's not facilitate, but aligned with the product owner's vision and building more empathy with them, right? Because then that way, instead of becoming a uh, providing objections of this there's a better way to implement this or whatever, then we can become a collaborator, right? To build the vision um, of the product owner, right? Um, and it's because of this complexity, because you have so many layers, that idea kind of get lost in translation, right? Uh, and that has been really interesting for me, right? Because I think I mentioned it before, but I earn more and more appreciation toward your role because I've seen the impact that it has on people, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate that.